Okay, y'all, the mystery has been solved. Lil Tay ain't dead. Let's discuss.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Celebrity Style Magazine, the YouTube channel, and the future home of 𝐸𝐵𝐿𝑒BRYStylemaGazine.com. The place of entertainment, current events, and the latest celebrity tea. Whether it's your favorite actor or actress, or your most admired hip-hop artist, we will delve into the buffoonery of these here celebrities.
Okay, y'all, you heard right. Lil Tay, well, she ain't dead. According to TMZ, that is. Now, I just got one of this news about an hour or so ago, okay? And by the time I upload this video, or by the time you see my video, it may be a little over 24 hours. But yeah, she is alive and she ain't dead. Now, the thing that kills me about this whole thing is it's been 24 hours because, as I said, it was yesterday. I think yesterday, I don't know if it was yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon, but yeah, it was announced that she was dead at the age of 14 alongside her brother. But when that news broke out, a handful, the ones that I've come across on YouTube, they were debunking it because apparently they got wind that this possibly can't be true. There's no way that this little girl is dead, and a lot of conspiracies has been floating around, i.e. her parents, either her mommy or her daddy. I don't know, but the whole thing is just weird, and hopefully it'll make sense. So yet again, let me reiterate, Lil Tay is not dead. Again, according to TMZ. Now, for some of you who do not know, who may not know who this Lil Tay chick is, I will try and give you a brief little background and what the events had taken place yesterday. Okay, so I'm on the Variety website here, and it says, Clear Hope, the Canadian preteen internet rapper known as Lil Tay, has died, her management confirmed in a statement to Variety. Now, who is her management? Is it the pappy or is it the mammy? We don't know. Okay, so on this website, I'm sorry to continue because I'm just a little like, what? With this whole situation. So forgive me if I sound a little unsure or a little scatterbrained, because the whole thing, y'all, it's weird / cringy / what the hell's going on? Okay, that's what I'm going through right now as I go through my commentary. But continuing on, apparently on her Instagram page, it says, "It is with heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing," Hope's family announced on her Instagram page, which has a little over 3 million followers. Now, it says her family announced it. We'll get back to that a little later. "We have no words to express the unbearable loss and undescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing," okay, I want to stress the brother. Apparently he passed, okay? And it says here, her brother's passing adds even more unimaginable depth to our grief. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming loss, as the circumstances surrounding Claire and her brother's passing are still under investigation. Claire will forever remain in our hearts, her absence leaving an irreplaceable void that will be felt by all who knew and loved her." Now, her last post was June of 2018. Now, as I said, 2018. Now, when did she become, I guess you can say, quote unquote famous? Either this year or the year before, 2017. But it has been a little over 5 years ago since this little girl, became a fixture on our social media pages. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna keep this brief. One thing I have to say is, why is a 9-year-old acting and behaving this way? No way. No possible way. She was dubbed, and I quote, the youngest flexer of the century. Okay? She became known from her Instagram videos, cursing and carrying on like she don't got no daggone sense. Okay? She also basically depicted, this hip-hop-esque-ish type lifestyle. Showed her in cars, and particularly one car, and I think they said it was a red Corvette. I'm not sure which brand or model this was. I think it was a Corvette. Come to find out, that was her mammy's boss's car that she was flexing on, and any other car that she was seen in, flashing money, throwing cash on the floor, cussing up a storm, revving up the engine. You get my drift. Then on top of that, she claimed to be living in these fancy apartments / houses in California, particularly Beverly Hills. But yet again, the houses that she was quote unquote flexing in, she wasn't living in those. Her family didn't even live there. Those were the properties her mother, was apparently, because of the mother. We don't know. First I heard that she got fired from her real estate job, but in another live stream that I got yesterday, that I was watching, her mother still is a real estate agent and still, showing off homes for either rent or for sale. To sum it all up, while she's doing all this stunting, and apparently, before even to do all that, she was apparently associated with the late 𝐼𝐸𝐸 and also Chief Keef. Okay. Which was wild because, again, at the time when she came out, she was only 9 years old. Now let's fast forward to the antics. Okay. The antics being her cursing, even saying the N-word. Now, mind you, I don't think I ever heard her even say the N-word. But anywho, let's progress on with this. Okay, y'all, let's move on further with this. I want to pretty much point out what I feel about this whole situation, and also about this Lil Tay girl. And I mentioned something about her antics. They were, now remember, she was 9 years old. Well, yeah, at the time when she came out and became hot, she was 9. But a 9-year-old, I'm sorry, no way she performed, a 9-year-old is going to act or behave in such manner. It had to be coming from somebody. Now, shout outs to Martin Lewis Resurrected. His was the first video I came across where he suspected that this whole thing is a hoax. The whole thing's a hoax, and she's no way, shape, or form dead. Okay, and I want to point out to the brother. I think it's either between the brother and the mother. Now, I totally forgot. Apparently, the parents were going through a nasty custody battle, and the father pretty much did not like how his daughter was, portraying herself on social media, online, and he wanted her to have no parts of that. I remember last hearing that he made her move back to Canada and have a more normal life. That, and also she also learned some Chinese. Little girl stuff, doing things her own age. I mean, when I saw that video with her and XX, conversing, if that was conversing back and forth, that shit was cringy. I mean, you're 9 and XX was how old? I think he was in his early 20s. Either he was in his late teens or early 20s. But the conversation was horrible because, all he did was curse, and they were cursing back and forth. That's besides the point. According to 𝐬𝐵𝐾, and of course you know who 𝐬𝐵𝐾 is, she was another one who was on that antic shit, thinking that she herself was black. Pretty much said, no, all this cannot be believed. It's her brother. Her brother was behind this. She did not run, Lil Tay did not run her own social media page. It was her brother that was behind that mess. Now, okay, where are my glasses? Oh, okay, here we go. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to find my glasses. Okay, yeah, it was the brother. Okay, there was another clip of her when she was getting it with Danielle Bregoli, another bitch who thinks she's black. What's it, the Catch Me Outside girl? When 𝐬𝐵𝐾 and her, no, Danielle, or whatever, another wannabe black girl, was trying to get into it, you can see in her face that she was scared, you know, as any normal 9-year-old would be scared. So, as I want to point out, this whole thing, I think her brother is behind. I really do. And to prove that, y'all, I'm gonna play this clip, a little clip here from Martin's video, and you'll see what I am talking about.
Hey, and I'm wishing all your broke ass, jigglypuff looking ass. I mama, cause she a thought, and I'ma become your father. But I ain't spending money on child support. I'ma spend that money on foreign shit, bitch. 100,000 on my wrist. In the trap house, me and my Billy buzzing on a whole lot of gang shit, and we be moving bricks. I'm only 9 years old, but I be flexing your mama's rent. She cost me 200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license, but I still drive this sports car, bitch. Your favorite rapper ain't even doing it like Lil Tay. 6-star hotels. And I got the iPhone X. What y'all broke ass bitches have? Y'all have iPhone 5. And I'll be drinking your college tuition. Lil Tay be drinking good. I got this Gucci lid roller. This cost me $6,000. And I'm looking dope, bitch. Shut your mouth before I smack you, auntie.
Now, this isn't her fault. This was all her brother's fault, who was exploiting her at the time, which was exposed by 𝐬𝐵𝐾.
About flexing, it's her brother that runs her account, and it's her brother that tells her what to do, and it's her brother in her ear. Like, her brother does all the captions. Y'all think y'all DM Lil Tay? No, y'all DM her brother Jason. Her brother in her ear telling her what to do. Like, he makes her cry. Like, we went to a 𝐃𝐨𝐽 concert and she did really good, and afterwards he started yelling at her and was like, why'd you do that? You did it wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And then she started crying because, like, she's 10 years old. She doesn't know how to handle all that. But it just messed up how Jason, her brother, like, he's just exploiting her and basically just using her for money and fame. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, she's not benefiting anything from her page, which is basically his, because she probably, well, I know she doesn't even have access to it. It's all
Quite ironic coming from 𝐬𝐵𝐾, but if you don't believe her, here's some video footage that was actually leaked of her brother saying and ordering Lil Tay what to say.
Bro, wait, go back and say, like, no, you broke ass. You still, you out here, you are out here like with your irrelevant ass. You making a video on me? Like, bitch, I'm way more irrelevant than you. You're trying to be relevant and you trying to be like me.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here. Wait, what did he say again?
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say? I'm a trend maker, and you a trend follower. You a Lil. Bitch, Lil Tay always got enough money. This shit cost me $2,000. This shit cost me 10,000, and
I said
this.
stop saying 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,500.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so after watching it, you have to have been disgusted. Well, for me, I was a little peed off. Excuse me, I don't want to be politically correct with this, but I'm sorry, I was ticked off. Very pissed off because the brother, this man sounds so dumb. He's basically saying, oh, don't say it like this, say it like this, or be more ignorant. Trying to sound ghetto himself when he sounds whack as hell. And I know you guys get where I'm going with this. But yes, I think he's one of the main forces behind this. If not him, his mother. Or it could have probably been the both of them. Again, just like with the Lizzo, but my Lizzo video, excuse me. Don't want to go into this too much because this whole situation to me is weird. Straight up. It's still weird. And we don't have any answers to none of this. Now again, as I said, TMZ reported today on their program, and of course it's on their website. So let's read through this, okay, shall we, folks? Social media personality Lil Tay is very much still alive, claiming her Instagram account was compromised, i.e. hacked. Question is, y'all, do you believe that? Okay, that's one question I'm gonna leave out there. And used to spread jarring misinformation about her and her brother's death. So mind you, even though the information was about her and the brother, I still feel in my gut, full heart of hearts, that he could probably be behind this. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to stick with for now. Okay, continuing on, it says in a statement provided to TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. Now, before I continue on with this, okay, as I'm reading this sounds like a very eloquent, well-spoken now 14-year-old. So my question is, did she write this statement? I don't know. She probably did, because just to backtrack a little bit, something that I forgot to mention. She on a video, on a post, and I think it was on a YouTube channel, I don't know. She was talking about the incident between her, Lil Vicky, and Bad Baby. And when she was talking about Bad Baby, she didn't sound like this hot trash ghetto chick trying to be black. No, she sounded like an eloquent, Asian girl. Very well spoken, very confident, and I should say, how can I put this? Yeah, very confident in what she's saying. She didn't struggle for her words, and again, she didn't sound like a hot ass ghetto mess. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Okay, let me continue on. Okay, where did I leave off? Yes. In a statement provided to TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, I want to make it clear. Yeah, I'm sorry. I already read that. It's been a traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless, heartbreaking, and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. She also says, my Instagram account was compromised by a third party. Okay, so if this is a third party, is it her brother? He could be a third party, or is it someone outside the family? That's another question I want to throw out there. And used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me to the point that even my name was wrong. Her name was wrong. My legal name is Tay Tien, not quote unquote clear hope. Okay, that's confusing in itself. Now, Tay Tien, that could either be Cantonese or Taiwanese, but it's either or, it's Asian. What else does it say here? Tay thanks Meta for helping to get her Instagram account back, and the phony death statement has been removed. Still, what's unclear is why it took Tay 24 hours to get out she's alive, especially because she says she was aware her account was hacked and was getting phone calls about her death. On Wednesday, TMZ contacted police in Vancouver, as well as family members who were totally in the dark and knew nothing about her passing. Now we know why. It also says Tay's fake death was announced Wednesday morning on her Instagram. Okay, so it was sometime yesterday morning. Well, California is 4 hours behind us, so I heard the news early yesterday afternoon. So Wednesday morning their time, Wednesday afternoon New York Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let me continue. Sudden and tragic passing is an unbearable loss, adding her family is in complete shock. The statement also claimed her brother died. Her brother's passing adds even more unimaginable depth to our grief. Tay got her name as the world's famous flexer that rapped and showed off a lavish lifestyle across social media. She earned 3.2 million followers on Instagram, but hadn't posted on her account since 2018, and that's, I think, the year when she dropped off. Anything else? Yes, I did mention about a custody battle between her parents. You recall Tay was caught in the middle of a nasty custody battle between her parents, Angela Tien and Christopher Hope. Okay, so the dad's name is Hope, but she's going by her father's name. So I'm assuming her parents were never married. Okay, let's progress on with this. One, we were told had been going on in court since 2018, around the same time the influencer went radio silent online. For more influencer news, tune TMZ verify the poly yada yada. Okay, you got what I'm saying. So yes, I do remember hearing this. Do remember something about a custody battle between her and her parents, and the father was quite upset. Before I do my closing thoughts on this whole, I don't know what we should call this, but I remember once upon a time, and it was through Lovely T's, one of Lovely T's, again, shout out to Lovely T, live stream, where she showed a video of Lil Tay, or should I say Tay, and her brother. They were on the sidewalk. We don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know if they're waiting for a ride. I don't know. But there was someone in the car trying to, I guess, quote unquote, not egg them on, not irritate them, not bother them, but he was asking questions I won't say in an aggressive manner, but he was just asking them questions on, oh, aren't you that girl on Instagram, this, that, and the third. What I'm trying to get at with this is both of them stood on the sidewalk too shook to speak to this man who was in his car. Now, I can't remember if he got out of his car or not. I'm going to try and see if I could come across that video. I mean, then again, she did so many live streams. I don't know. I'm hoping some of you guys will know what I'm talking about if you are a avid follower of this woman. But she gave that one, she showed that short snippet, and just to prove that, hey, this girl, this young man, they ain't about that life. And when someone was, I guess you could say, stepping to them, they were too scared to speak. Just to give you an example. So this whole Lil Tay's hoax, really, it upset me because she's 14 and giving a death announcement that she's dead at such a tender age. I know it shook everyone, whether you like this girl or not. But in my opinion, she was forced to do this, y'all. I really wholeheartedly feel that this girl was forced to do this. She probably was, and again, unpopular opinion, I could be wrong, but I think she was forced to remain silent for 24 hours. Okay, and then when the dust cleared, she could make a statement, but the statement doesn't make any sense. Just like how when they asked her father, who was also her ex-manager, when he said he can't confirm nor deny, wasn't she in the custody of this man? So that's the part that's also confusing to me. But all in all, y'all, the girl's alive and well, and she's safe alongside her brother. I'm just, tripping over the fact that it's been over 24 hours and we don't know what's going on. Probably later on down the line, when again the dust clears some more, she might make some statements. But either or, the whole thing is sad and a tad bit infuriating, because this was tugging on people's heartstrings, and it wasn't fair that this was done. Okay, again, think about it. 14 dead. The brother died of an overdose, and it wasn't true. Is she trying to promote something? Now, they said that she was a rapper. I don't recall hearing any music, but then again, I wasn't following this girl, so I don't know, and I don't care. But all I do know is that she has a lot of explaining to do. If not her, then either the brother, which I think, again, my opinion, is behind this whole bullshit. Pardon my strong language, but I really do think so. But other than that, y'all, we just have to sit back and wait until she says something. So that being said, y'all, I'm checking out. Okay, I'm checking out, and how the saying goes. Excuse me. You know how the saying goes. I want all of us again to be well, stay healthy, and most important, we all need to be safe out here. Okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, y'all, listen up. We have an update to this story. An update. Now, this is coming from Lovely T's community page that I came across about 24 hours ago. And before I even begin what she had posted here, let me first make a critical correction. I guess I'm assuming that you guys are probably already aware of this. Lil Tay's former manager, well, it's not her dad. No, her dad never managed her social media career. And again, why would he when he was against this whole shenanigan bullshit that her and her brother were doing? Well, according to this latest bit of tea here, Lil Tay's former manager, 𝐼𝐸, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Well, as it says here, I'm sorry, let me start over again. Lil Tay's former manager, 𝐼𝐸, has accused her of lying about her Instagram account being hacked, and allegedly that she herself orchestrated a fake statement about her death just hours after she confirmed she is actually alive. The 14-year-old, along with her older brother Jason Tian, were believed to be dead after a statement was shared on her verified social media account on Wednesday, August 9th. Over 24 hours after the post was shared, the teenage rapper. Now, let me pause right here. Rapper. Y'all, again, put it down in the comments below. Did this girl come with any songs on her page? Because I think they said that she has a YouTube channel. I'm not checking for that, but yeah, just post that in the comments below. Finally spoke out to confirm that she is alive and well, while claiming that her account had been compromised by a third party and revealed that she and her sibling are both safe and alive. However, speaking to Daily Mail, her former manager Sang, who was the last known public mouthpiece for Tay and her family when she was at the height of her fame in 2018, has cast doubts over the likelihood of the teenager statements being entirely truthful. Upon learning about Lil Tay's assertion of her well-being, I find relief in the fact that she is safe. However, I believe the reported hacking incident may not have occurred, Sang said in a written statement. And of course, she adds, any thoughts? Well, here are my thoughts. Again, as of to date, this girl now is 14 years old. I find it hard to believe that a 14-year-old, y'all, a 14-year-old would orchestrate a hackation over Instagram. Well, the Instagram being hacked, well, she could have probably asked her brother. Again, I'm pointing this right back at the brother. I really think that because the word was, did she really want to do all this buffoonery at such a tender age? I really have a hard time, how can I put this, wrapping my head around a 14-year-old elaborating on a death hoax. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know. Again, she's still a minor. I mean, if she was 16, 17, okay, yeah, she maybe even 18, but 14. Hey, do y'all think this is a cry for help? Because apparently on the Instagram, either the Instagram or the YouTube channel, she has the words in all caps, help me. But as far as coming up with an elaborate plan to announce, you know, your death alongside with your brother at the age of 14, I don't know. But then again, teenagers in this day and age, they know a lot of shit. And they could probably come up with the most elaborate stuff. Now, elaborate meaning, like, for example, someone tried to kidnap you on the street or something, or a guy was following you, make up this elaborate story, come find out it's not true. But in this case, this is death. Why would a 14-year-old want to fake her death? Could it be a cry for help? I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, this former manager, he really not saying much or anything. Does he know anything or doesn't he? But I'm going to leave it out there, y'all. Y'all share your thoughts below. Again, I'm checking out, and I'll see you in the next video.